Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Welcome to the Louisiana Superdome in Cajun Country, New Orleans. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. And welcome to this exhibition clash between the Philadelphia Eagles and New Orleans Saints. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
All right, I don't want us getting fooled on this play. If the quarterback goes to hand it off, watch him close and make sure he isn't running play action.
He's dropped, and that's a huge sack.
All right, great job getting a sack on first down. You're in his head now. Even if you don't sack him here, try to hurry him and force the bad throw.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 7 yards, and so it will be third down.
All right, here we go. Our guy in the middle should protect us in case their receiver loses his man on the slant. Make sure we're ready to knock it.
He's going to pass. Will Smith was there for the stop.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Okay, we let them convert that one, but don't hang your head. 2 more stops and we'll have another chance to end the drive on third down.
Cobb pitches out to the left.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first and fill it with some hurt.
Inside give.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
All right, guys, one more stop like that and we can have a seat and take a breather. Hit them hard and make sure you finish your tackles.
He's going to throw it. Knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Bush awaiting the return. And calls for the fair catch.
All right, we're backed up inside our own 10 here. I don't want to risk a safety, so let's run it at them and create some room.
Breeze gives it up the middle. Not much, maybe 2 yards on the carry. That brings up second down.
Be patient here. Take your 5-step drop and wait an extra beat if there's time to let your receiver get deep on this streak route.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Scrambles away from defenders. Marcus Colston was the intended receiver on the play.
Okay, blocking is the key on this run. A hole should open up between the tackle and the guard, but if it's not there, bounce it to the outside.
Bush gets the call. Hobbs makes the tackle at the 23-yard line.
You know, not only the top-end speed, which is so impressive, but speed in and out of his cuts. That's the difference in a great running back. Anytime you can see a guy maintain that speed out of his cuts, that's a guy that has superstar ability.
All right, we're going to air it out on this streak to your wide receiver. You're in shotgun, so wait for him to get deep and let it soar.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Buying time with his feet. Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Robert Meacham was his intended target.
Okay, the shortest distance to the end zone is a straight line. So let's go right up the middle here.
Green 90.
Here's a handoff left side. And that flag was thrown in the neighborhood of holding. And that will back this one up.
Penalties like that sometimes will split a huddle. You'll get half the guys patting you on the back and saying that's okay, and the other half are looking at you like, you idiot.
Okay, nothing too fancy here, just a straight out streak. Drop 5 steps, then let your wideout get deep and hit him in stride and see if we can get 6 here.
He gets off the throw.
Sometimes I think because Drew Brees isn't a very big guy, people tend to think he doesn't have great arm strength. But when I go back and put on the tape, there's no question that when he has to make a throw, when he has to make that deep comeback kind of a throw, he has plenty of arm strength to do anything, and he's a big play guy. You always see him creating big play opportunities for his receivers.
Okay, look for your halfback on this play. He'll be running a wheel route. You'll be out of the shotgun, so evade any rush and then fire the ball his way.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He tries to scramble. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
The Saints are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
We've played one quarter at the Louisiana Superdome, no score.
Okay, be patient on this drag route by your tight end. Take your 5-step drop, then make sure he's broken free of his coverage, then zip it in there.
Scrambles away from the rush. Complete. Nice catch.
You know, Drew Brees isn't one of those guys that came out with great measurables. He wasn't a no-brainer first overall pick in the draft like some of these quarterbacks. But the guy wins, and he understands defenses, and he manipulates defenses. He's so smart in ball games.
They pick up 2 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's finish this drive with 6 points. Hand it to the back and let him smash into the line of scrimmage. If one of our guys up front can get a push, we're in.
Here's the tailback. Touchdown! The Saints score the game's first touchdown.
You love to see a halfback with absolutely no fear. Once he saw that goal line, he knew he was going to stick it in.
And he adds the point after. New Orleans up 7 points. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
All right, we have extra guys coming on the blitz, so let's get around those blocks and stop him for a loss here.
Option. Hammered in the backfield.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
It's a quarterback sack.
He just read that play perfectly. Was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
Guys, this is a great time to send the blitz. If they get the pass off, don't let the receiver make it to the sticks.
Jeremy Maclin was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Bush is the deep man awaiting the return. And calls for the fair catch.
The Saints looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see, unless you're on the defensive side.
Play action here will give the wideout time to race down the field on this streak. If he's alone, throw a bomb. Let him run under it.
Scrambles away from defenders. Deflects the tackle and is still on his feet.
The Eagles left a big hole in that zone defense, so big they allowed for a big-time run after the catch. Drew Brees made a good read and delivered it on time.
I want to keep the ball moving now that we're inside the red zone. Take a quick 3-step drop and find a man for positive yardage.
Buying time with his feet. Comes down with it. Touchdown! The Saints with a 2-play, 60-yard drop.
Drew Brees read the man coverage, and he knew he had a shot for a touchdown there because of his pinpoint accuracy. Very difficult to play man against him.
Point after is good. They catch him at the 8.
Sometimes in that situation, you see a guy break it out of there for a big gainer, and the crowd goes crazy, and everybody's excited, and sometimes you get stopped inside the 20, and it hurts your team. I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Guys, this is a great time to send the blitz. If they get the pass off, don't let the receiver make it to the sticks.
Has a man to his right. Little flip. And this might be a late hit on the defender. And so the defense gives up some yards after the flag.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion. But unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
Gets it away. Whoa, and he can't get past the last man.
All right, guys, it's been a long drive, but they haven't scored yet. Forget about the last couple of plays and focus on making a stop.
Looks to throw it. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver on the play.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
We're double covering one of their receivers, but they have other weapons. Make sure everyone stays on their man.
He gets off the throw. Touchdown, Eagles.
We have extra guys in man coverage to double up the receivers. We aren't going to let their big threats hurt.
Harper hits him for a loss, at the 26.
All right, it's third down. If we can stop them here, we can get them off the field and force them to try a field goal.
Here's the throw. Jeremy Maclin was his intended target.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
And the kick is good. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. They drop the runner at the 19.
The Saints have been rolling so far, and now they could really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Okay, let's show them we're committed to our ground game. Let's push for a big gain on this halfback dive.
Breeze hands it off straight ahead. Gets about 4 on the play. Second down.
All right, let's go straight ahead on this run. You put your head down, get ready for contact.
Here we go now. 3:39.
Breeze will hand it off. He tries to spin and he's dropped.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 14-3. It's fielded at the 2. He's hit and dropped at the 16-yard line. Saints bring their hot offense back out. They've taken it downfield for touchdowns on their last 2 series.
Be patient here. You're out of the shotgun, so let the receiver get deep on this streak route and then fling it.
Scrambling away from the rush. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 21. A pickup of 5. That brings up second down.
Okay, we're going to run a dive here. Just smash it up the middle and let's gain some positive yards.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Gives it up the gut.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Let's see if we can connect on a streak here. But first, let's go with play action to see if we can get the D-backs breaking the wrong way.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. Breeze fumbles to the 20. It looks like there's a penalty. And it looks like this touchdown may be coming back. Here's the call.
Okay, we're sending the wide out on a streak here, so let's try it.
They're going for the home run. Gone. Get this man a new contract.
He just ran away from everybody there. There are plenty of players with speed on this defense, but he made all those guys look slow.
He'll down it in the end zone.
The Eagles are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Dumps it out right. Dunbar was there to bring him down.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Short pass to his left. Avant was the intended receiver.
Guys, we need to get to the...
Has a man short to his left. Jeremy Macklin finally gets into the action, making his first reception of the game.
Guys, we need to do a better job in coverage here. They may want to go to the air again and try for the big play, so don't bite on the play action.
He throws short. The stop was made by Jonathan Vilma.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Avant made solid contact and popped the ball out of there.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
All right, this should confuse the quarterback, but there'll be holes in this defense, so let's take advantage of the confusion and make a big play.
He lets it go, but pays a price with a monster hit. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver on the play.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
All right, we'll get in his head if we can get a sack. Get in his face, and he may panic and throw up a duck.
And they get to him. And that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense, and I thought coming in they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure though.
And calls for the fair catch.
The Saints punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
All right, let your tight end make a play on this deep route to the corner. The play action will give him time to get down the field, so if the safeties aren't in position to give help, we should be in good shape.
Scrambles away from the rush. He's knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
All right, let's force it down their throat here, and hopefully a hole will open up.
Breeze hands it off. He's wrestled down at the 41-yard line.
Well, getting ready for this game, one of the statistics that surprised me a little bit was how well the New Orleans Saints ran the football a season ago. Averaged 4.5 yards per carry, 21 touchdowns rushing on the season, just one off the league best. And I think when Drew Brees and Sean Payton gets this offense all spread out and you start playing the pass, you're vulnerable to the run, and they take advantage.
There we go now. 3:39.
On this slant, the receiver will shield the ball from the DB, so take a quick 3-step drop, then fire it in there.
Here we go. Hurry up.
He tries to scramble. He's brought down at the 14. Devery Henderson now with 4 catches in the game.
All right, I want to keep going to the air inside their red zone. Look for an open man and see if we can get 6 on this trip.
Buying time with his feet. He needs to get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
All right, we're going to initiate contact on this one, so let's see whose momentum means more.
Breeze with the give. He's tackled at the 7. A 5-yard gain. And now it's 3rd down.
Power versus power on this play. Hand it off, put your head down, keep your feet moving until you hear the whistle.
Here we go now. Hurry up.
Give to the tailback. Bush gets 3 yards on the play.
Now we gotta keep fighting.
So at the end of 3, the score is 21-3. Saints are threatening again here at the start of the 4th quarter, already enjoying a commanding lead. And the kick is good. So that will make the score the Saints 24, the Eagles 3. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
All right, if they run, it's going to be right into our blitz. Their back is going to be looking for a hole. I want you to find it first and...
Cobb, hands off. He fights forward to about the 23.
Get ready. Three, 38.
He rolls out to his right. Selleck was his intended target.
We aren't going to concede any yards over the middle here. If they try it, bust their receiver right when the ball gets there and force the incompletion.
Brown gets a sack on the play. Saints make another mark in the sack column. I'm running out of room.
Okay, 4-down territory. You knew this was coming. Now don't let up and make one more big stop.
Under heavy pressure.
All right, if we get the blocking...
They'll give it off here.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that eighth man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
All right, we're going to initiate contact on this one, so let's see whose momentum means more.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Gives it off. And the tackle was made by Bradley. Racks up 7 tough yards. And so it will be 3rd down.
Take it right up the middle. If you hit a wall, jump over the top of it.
Green 90. Green 90.
Inside give.
You gotta love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running back are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path.
With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the 4th quarter, the score, the Saints 31, the Eagles 3. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Dumps it out left.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
A sack would be nice, but the key here is to hurry the quarterback and force him to make a bad throw.
Checks down to the short pass. LaShawn McCoy was the intended receiver.
Okay, I know we got them 3rd and long, but don't get caught napping if they run the draw.
Can't complete that pass.
And when you're trying to go after one of those deep throws, you really want to give your receiver a chance. We've seen guys in the league so adept at making plays on the ball, but you can't make it when it's that far overthrown.
All right, let's burst through the line of scrimmage.
Green 39. Green 39.
Here's the halfback. Just about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
Okay, we have the lead and the ball. Let's hand it to our back and have him run some clock.
Ready.
They hand it off.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
All right, let's go straight ahead on this run. You put your head down, get ready for contact.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Bush on the give. He's wrestled down at the 40.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a 1st down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
That's going to do it from the Big Easy. Stay with us for top highlights next. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. One player rose above the rest today. Here's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game. Our final score is the Saints 31, the Eagles 3.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.